All right, aloha. Welcome back, fellow dreamers. And this is another video dream log that I'm doing my best to be able to get into the habit of. And this one I titled a Watery World. And it's interesting because, like, even right now, as I'm trying to, like, show up for this, I'm like, it was one of those nights where, like, a lot happened. I know a lot happened in my dream, but my memory of it is like just kind of like it's not coherent, it's not linear. Like it's like I remember a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. I don't remember the order of it. And then honestly, like it was one of those things where it's like I wanted to be able to make this video because in the process of making this video, I'm like, okay, like maybe I'll be able to like piece this together as I talk about it, without being able to like fully show up in a way where I'm like, here's a coherent story. It's more just kind of like, here's me showing up in practice. And sometimes the practice is talk about it. Talk about what you can remember, go from there, and then use that as a stepping stone to tomorrow's video, to tomorrow's recollection. I think a lot of times within our dream practice, we'll kind of like wake up and we'll be like, oh, like I think I remember something, and then I'll be like, meh, that's not worth writing down, or like, oh, I barely remember anything. I'll just skip over today's practice, sort of thing. So for today's me showing up even in the midst of the fact that I almost didn't. So what do I remember from my dream? Allow me to continue my meditation. So I literally like woke up. I think I woke up a few times, but even when I was waking up, I was still kind of just like taking time to meditate. And there's a practice basically called like retrospective meditation where you want to be able to kind of like wake up, lay still, keep your body very motionless, and then just kind of recall what you can, and then kind of go backwards, similar to how you would in waking life, like thinking about your day. So I remember being in this place. I remember beaches. I remember there being beaches, and I remember there being like it was almost like I was in a place where I felt like I was in like a Zelda video game, if that makes sense. And I remember there being like I think there was like some super abilities that I had. I remember doing like some sort of like superhero-y stuff. But I know there was water. Like I know there was like a lot of water, and for me, water is definitely a symbol in my dream that is consistent. And so sometimes, you know, when we become aware of those consistent themes, those eventually can actually become helpful triggers for lucidity. So obviously, like even just, you know, me having this dream and me talking about this and me doing my dream practice, like this is my journey to lucidity. So what do I remember though? I remember there being rain. I remember like going to a specific part on the beach. I think I remember there being someone else. I think there was a waterfall. I remember there was another part in my dream where there was like an old house. Like it was like an old house like in my old neighborhood, which is always interesting when you kind of like go to places from your past. And I'm trying to remember more. Like that might be it for today. I'm not promising that these videos will always be like an amazing, spectacular story. These videos, they're a practice. They're literally a practice. And what else do I remember? There was like a movie that was being filmed, and it was almost like I want to say it was almost like a Bollywood movie or something. And I remember there was like a lot of hype up about it. There was like some character, and I remember this is kind of weird. I remember there being one part in the dream, and there was like a character like from another movie that showed up within my dream, and it was like a female Jesus. That's pretty interesting. If anything, if there's like one thing to take away from this is like, oh, weird. And it was like a character from a movie, but it was like a female Jesus, but I think she had superpowers. Like she wasn't like it wasn't like a regular Jesus or something like that. It was like I don't know, like I think she was like a superhero or something like that. And I think like it was almost like it was played by like Linda Hamilton or something like that. Something you know, like what's her name from Terminator? John Connor's mother. And so that, I mean, maybe is that kind of interesting that Linda Hamilton was playing Jesus, and then like Jesus. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so what else do I remember? I remember moving. I remember a lot of movement. I remember like doing things that were just like so superhero like. And I remember finding this beach at one point. I remember there was like a bunch of other stuff happening, and then I remember kind of like traveling to a space where there was like this secluded beach, and there was like a lot of rain that came down. And I remember finding like other tents, like there was other people living there. And I think I remember dog stuff. Write that as my note. Dog stuff. I swear I remember dog stuff. I swear there was like something to do with dogs in my dreams or something like that. Maybe it was my dogs. Shout out to Dallin and Shelby and Bobby and Nikki and Hani and all the dogs. What else do I remember from my dream? Let me just take a moment here. Like I'm literally trying to like, it's inside. No pressure. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to say. I can't really get like a full coherent story. But I remember it being like, there's like another world. It was like waterfall-y, female Jesus, beaches, rain, old houses, potential dog stuff. As I see a dog out my window right now. It's funny. Movie-like stuff. What else was there? Hard to say. It might come back to me later. But yeah, I think the female Jesus thing, I think that in itself, I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting. Just kind of like pass that on. I swear she almost had like fire powers. I think she had like fire powers or something like that. There was other stuff that happened, but I'm just having trouble putting it into words. I make sure that even when I do these video dream logs, like I haven't left my bed. Like that's important. Like, you know, just the reason why I want to do these video dream logs is also just to be able to help inspire you guys on your practice. And simple tip, like again, you know, when you wake up in the morning and if you're recording your dreams, like do it before you go to the bathroom. So like I haven't gone to the bathroom yet, but like I swear, like as soon as you go to the bathroom, it takes away some of the recall because you want to lay there. Because there's like a very delicate cord that attaches you to kind of like your etheric body and like the mental body, the emotional body. And that's like where the dream memory is stored. You're always connected to that. But it's like when you move and stuff like that, it kind of like it unplugs it or just it takes away the connection, the strength of the connection. So stillness first thing in the morning is very, very important. So anyways, that's all I'm going to do for this dream log today. No crazy story to it, at least for now. It might come back later, but I'm still glad that I made this video, opposed to not making the video. Like that for me was a practice. It wasn't so much telling you guys a story. It was just like, let's just show up anyways, try to recall what I can, and knowing that this will be a stepping stone for tomorrow's practice. And tomorrow's practice and tomorrow's practice and tomorrow's practice. It's all just practice. So I hope this video encourages you on your dream practices. Write down your dreams, set those intentions before bed, get a good sleep, maybe do some video dream logs, however else you want to record it, voice logs, draw a picture, write it out, whatever works for you, talk about it with people. We do have our Paradigm Shift community where we do have a dream log. I know other people that also have communities that do dream discussions as well. You guys can also check out my Calendly links if you guys want to book a session with me where we can talk about your dreams. That's another thing that I offer. All of that you can find through my beacons, and be sure to connect to our Paradigm Shift community. You got a lot of awesome stuff there. You guys are welcome to support me on Patreon as well. You can join as a leading member in our community, and yeah, lots of other awesome stuff coming in the future. And stay tuned for more video dream logs. I'll do my best. This is a practice, and we're all practicing together. So let's keep leveling up, and let's keep awakening within the dream. So cool. All right, female superhero Jesus, that's a thing. So maybe it's inside all of us. All right, you guys have a great day. Leave a comment if you watch this, and if you have any gratitude and feedback, please by all means. And I hope this inspires you. So good luck on your practice. Talk to you guys soon. Much love.